What's up, nation? I want to give you guys my thoughts on Trysten Hill and Antwaun Barbecue Woods missing practice or being late for practice, and coach had to tell him, hey, you guys can continue to walk to your house because you can't practice here today. Believe it or not, I'm not that mad at Antwaun Barbecue Woods. I'm really not. He played, he starred, what have you. They may all have legitimate reasons why they're late. Really not that mad at him. He knows better, of course. He should get chastised just like anybody else, of course. Yeah, he is a guy that's been playing in the NFL for a while. We can say that, right? But here's the thing. Nevertheless, as you can say, Trysten Hill, he have yet to play in the NFL as it relates to consecutive games in the NFL. He's been a healthy scratch, meaning that either you want to play for the Dallas Cowboys football team or you just want to sit back and collect checks. Because as a rookie, as a guy from your first time in the NFL, you should be hungry enough, starving enough. Hey, I want to be able to beat the person that's in front of me. I want to earn every grain of salt. Remember this right here. Success is only preparation in the event of meeting opportunity, meaning that, hell, anything could have went down in practice. And if you really want to play for the Dallas Cowboys or in the National Football League in general, rookies, for those who waited their whole entire life to get to that stage, you got to be literally, if you're on time, you're late. Track coach used to always say, the only way you beat me if you outperform me in practice. The only way you beat me if you outperform me on practice, meaning that you're not going to outperform me on practice because I'm going to train much more than you, better than you, and I'm going to do any and everything to get ahead of you. So you have to have, as a rookie, have to have the mentality, even if I'm on time, I'm late. I want to be the first person there. I want to figure out who is the first person that's there. And I want to figure out how can I beat that person. I want to pull references. I want to pull resources from people that played at my position the best. And I'm going to try to learn each and every little small thing to become better than them. See, that was an opportunity for Hill to say, you know what? Antwaun Woods got sent home. And now it's time for me to shine. For those who out there who want the promotion at your job, for those who out there who really want to get ahead in life, especially for those who out there at the job want to get more money and remunerations into your pocket. Beat the person that's in front of you by coming on time, being prepared. I always say it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. For those who are in middle school right now, you're inspired to play sports, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, whatever it is, the swim team, the running track, whatever it may be. Soccer, hockey, volleyball, whatever it may be, cheerleading, whatever it may be. Be there on time. That's your first goal. If you have the job and if you are in sales, don't gas up your car that morning, gas up your car the night before. I can't make this stuff up. And I remember when I was in sales and the sales manager said, everybody have reasonings, but results are what matter. You can have a reason to say, hey, I'm going to try to get this deal. I'm going to do this. I'm talking to this person. That's good. That's cool. That's lip services. But what kind of ink on paper do you have? The results is what matter. Everybody have their reasons. Opportunity is very slim out here, especially in the National Football League or if you play basketball or beyond. So the number one goal for all of the rookies is to give that first impression that, hey, I want to be the person that's here opening up the doors for everybody else to come in. I want to set the tone, the temperament. I got to have this boiling inside of me. That's what you got to feel for. Now, Antwaun Barbecue Woods, yeah, I say I give him a pass, but God dog it, he need to figure out things and ways too. But I will say this, I'm more disappointed in him, but I'm frustrated in Trysten Hill, especially because we have yet to see any returns on our investment as a second round draft pick. I kid you not. I was out there in Oxnard, day one of the practice, what have you. Trysten Hill is throwing up, passing out, catching all type of what would you call that when you cramps? Yeah, catching all types of cramps. More cramps than pickle juice can get rid of, right? Yeah, they end up thinking that, oh man, we hope the young kid is okay. And it end up being cramps. But I kind of like inside of myself, kind of smirked and laughed a little bit once I found out that it wasn't a serious injury. And when I found out it was just cramps, I kind of laughed because I did a post about this before. Is that he was on Instagram. He might want to unfollow me, or I might have to unfollow him after I say this. But he was on Instagram drinking gallons of milk and eating donuts. Let me repeat, drinking a gallon of milk and eating Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't know if he was trying to get a sponsorship, but the people were underneath saying that, hey, you might want to cut back. You finna go to training camp. And he said, man, I'm Trysten Hill. I do whatever I want. And it just, it baffles me how crazy he sounded at the time. And the day when he walked out there for the first week of practice, he was throwing up. I was like, wow. And then he passed out with the cramps or what have you, and people was all around him. It's weird how worlds can turn around and look you right in the mirror. A lot of times people look at their opportunity. A lot of times people look at their situation and they think it's because of this person, or they think it's because of this person or that person or whoever it is over there. But in reality, the issue is you. You see, it's you versus yourself, then it's the world. You got to get ahead of your life by defeating yourself, basically. That's the battle within the battle every day. Defeating the demons from within, or defeating your own self. So that's all I have to say about the Hill kid. Trust me, I'm not all the way gone from him. I still think that he's still young. He can still turn the corner. But right now, looking at what he's exhibiting out there, and looking at his presentation, is not something that I would say sold, you see. I'm still mad about the pick. He still haven't changed my mind about the pick of us picking and using the second round draft pick. That's a high valuable resources. And all I hear is that we need these draft picks. So Trysten, so that we won't look foolish out there, be prepared, be ready. Hell, even if you have to fake it until you make it, just show up and be there before the other defensive players are there. That should be your number one assignment. Each day, if I can't beat him, if I can't beat the opposing person that's in the position that I want on the field, at least I can be there before he hit the field, or at least I can be out there before anybody else hit out there. And at least they can say, you know what? This Trysten, man, he's not the strongest guy. He got a quick get off. I love what he's able to do. But dog it, he at least trying. He's the first person here every day. And not only when we say we're going to break it down to 12 reps, this brother is doing 15. He's trying to push it to the next level. You know what? His positioning coach and his individual coach might say, Coach, for the 53-man roster, I don't know. Although Trysten is getting beat out there on the field, but I like his temperaments. I like his tenacity. I like the fact that, hell, he's the first one here and the last one to leave, and he's doing the extra reps. He got an endless motor, per se. Let's just give the young fish a try. Just throw him out there. Maybe he can catch wind of the game, and we won't look foolish with this second-round draft pick. Maybe we can see him making plays out there on the field. Maybe he can turn this thing around, because we seeing that he's determined and he's out there. That is how I feel, Cowboy Nation. That if you do a little, man, down the line, you can do a lot. Meaning that if you start stacking these things together, brick by brick, inch by inch, then all of a sudden you look back and you will say, man, it's really not that bad. All I got to do is push this envelope just a little bit more and these things can happen. Let me know if I'm wrong, Cowboy Nation. I don't want to say that the kid is trash. I don't want you guys saying that as well. But what I'm feeling right now is that he's not hungry enough to want this position all the way. Let me know. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down the line. That's why I always say I love a man with the PhD mentality. Poor, hungry, and determined to make things happen. And I just don't see that out of Hill right now. Let me know. Post me your thoughts down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace. You may have a legitimate reason, but I don't want to hear this type of news of him not showing up on time. Let's go.